What if you woke up one morning to the news that Iran has finally developed a nuclear bomb? And with that, the entire global landscape has changed overnight, leaving you wondering, will you and your loved ones be safe? The threat of a nuclear Iran is a terrifying prospect that has been looming over us for years. And the truth is, it's not just about Iran. It's about the ripple effects it would have on the entire world. Imagine the fear and anxiety that would grip the hearts of people everywhere, as the news spreads like wildfire and the world teeters on the brink of chaos. The thought of a nuclear Iran is a daunting one, and it's not hard to imagine the devastating impact it would have on our daily lives, from the skyrocketing prices of oil and gasoline, to the extreme volatility in the stock market, and the very real possibility of war breaking out in the Middle East. For instance, imagine being a student, trying to make ends meet, and suddenly finding out that the cost of your education has doubled due to the economic instability caused by a nuclear Iran. Or picture this, you're a small business owner who has worked tirelessly to build your company, only to see it struggle to stay afloat due to the rising costs of raw materials and shipping. The fear of a nuclear Iran is not just about the bomb itself, but about the far-reaching consequences it would have on our personal and professional lives. A nuclear Iran would be a game changer, and the implications would be vast and varied, affecting not just the Middle East, but the entire world. For one, it would give Iran a tremendous amount of leverage and influence, allowing it to further its interests and agendas without fear of reprisal. This, in turn, would lead to a significant shift in the balance of power in the region, with Iran emerging as a major player and potentially destabilizing the entire area. The threat of a nuclear Iran would also lead to a massive arms race in the Middle East, with other countries, such as Saudi Arabia and Egypt, feeling compelled to develop their own nuclear programs in order to counter the Iranian threat. This would create a precarious and volatile situation, with the potential for conflict and destruction on a massive scale. Furthermore, a nuclear Iran would also have significant implications for global security and stability. The threat of nuclear proliferation would increase, as other countries and even terrorist organizations would be emboldened to pursue their own nuclear ambitions. This would lead to a heightened state of alert and a significant increase in military spending, as countries would seek to protect themselves from the threat of nuclear attack. The impact on the global economy would also be severe, as trade and investment would be disrupted, and the price of oil and other commodities would skyrocket. The world would be plunged into a state of uncertainty and chaos, as the rules of the game would be rewritten, and the old certainties would be turned upside down. In addition, a nuclear Iran would also pose a significant threat to the non-proliferation regime, which has been in place since the 1960s. The Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, also known as the NPT, has been the cornerstone of international efforts to prevent the spread of nuclear weapons. However, if Iran were to develop a nuclear bomb, it would be a clear violation of the NPT and would undermine the entire regime. This would have far-reaching consequences, as other countries would begin to question the effectiveness of the NPT, and the rules-based international order would be threatened. The world would be faced with a stark choice between a return to the days of unbridled nuclear proliferation or a concerted effort to strengthen the non-proliferation regime and prevent the spread of nuclear weapons. The implications of a nuclear Iran would also be felt in the area of international relations, as countries would be forced to reevaluate their relationships with Iran and with each other. The United States, in particular, would face a significant challenge, as it would be forced to choose between its commitment to non-proliferation and its desire to avoid conflict with Iran. The European Union would also be impacted, as it would be forced to navigate a complex web of relationships between Iran, the United States, and other countries in the region. The world would be plunged into a state of diplomatic chaos, as countries would scramble to respond to the new reality and to protect their interests. In conclusion, the threat of a nuclear Iran is a complex and multifaceted one, with far-reaching implications for global security, stability, and prosperity. It's a threat that requires a concerted effort from the international community to prevent the spread of nuclear weapons and to maintain the rules-based international order. As we move forward, it's essential that we remain vigilant and that we work together to address the challenges posed by a nuclear Iran and to create a safer, more secure world for all. The world would be a very different place if Iran were to develop a nuclear bomb, And it's up to us to ensure that this does not happen by working together to prevent the spread of nuclear weapons and to maintain the fragile peace that exists in the world today. The threat of a nuclear Iran is a stark reminder of the fragility of our world and the importance of international cooperation in preventing the catastrophic consequences of nuclear war. As we look to the future, it's essential that we remain committed to the cause of non-proliferation and that we work tirelessly to create a world where nuclear weapons are a thing of the past.